My name's Bennett Arron. I'm a writer and stand-up comedian. 7 years ago, I was a victim of identity theft, and my wife and I lost everything. Identity theft has now become one of the fastest growing crimes, and I'm really not happy about it. To show the government how easy it still is to steal an identity, I plan to become an ID thief myself for the next 30 days.
My heart really was just pounding.
Risking prosecution.
That is his PIN number.
And even a prison sentence. Seven years ago, my wife and I were about to buy our first home here in North London.
Well, this is what we're going to buy. We're going to buy one of these houses. One of these lovely little 3-bedroom houses. It had a sweet back garden, school around the corner. Everything we've been looking forward to, starting a family. Overnight, my dream, my wife's dreams were shattered.
1 minute I was about to become a homeowner. The next I was homeless and up to my eyes in debt that wasn't mine. All thanks to the work of an identity thief.
The shocking thing was how easy it was for him to steal my identity from one piece of junk mail. Just from that, he opened loads of accounts in my name, got charge cards in my name, gave me bad debt, and then we lost the mortgage, and we lost the house, and we lost everything, just from that one piece of junk mail. Just shocking.
I've still not managed to get on the property ladder. And even now, other people could face the same problems, as nothing seems to have changed. According to one credit reference agency, ID theft crime figures have gone up 200% since I became a victim.
I've got a meeting in the Home Office in 30 days' time. By then, if I can, I want to go along with a whole bunch of evidence and go, look, this proves how easy it is to steal somebody's identity. Something has to be done, legislation has to be put into place to stop it from happening. That's my plan. ID theft is when somebody steals your name and gets credit in your name, which will then affect your credit rating and will put you in debt, and it won't be your fault. And then you'll have to spend months and months and months trying to clear your name, trying to prove to people that it's not you, it's somebody who's just using your name. And it's the most soul-destroying thing.
Being a victim of identity theft doesn't necessarily mean having your cash stolen, but it can have other far-reaching effects. Your credit rating can be destroyed, so when you apply for loans, credit cards and mortgages, you're turned down. Back then, I was just about to start my own family and buy my own home. But the debts of the thief who stole my identity forced me and my pregnant wife back under my parents' roof. I've only recently told my parents the whole story.
You didn't tell us anything.
They've still not quite forgiven me.
Nothing about the identity fraud.
Not that we knew at the time, but that wasn't fair, really, on your part to us.
What? The reason I didn't go into the whole detail about what the guy had done is I didn't want to worry you or upset you or whatever.
Family, we support you.
I know.
Now it looks as if we haven't supported you, and we knew about it. I didn't know a thing about it.
No, it doesn't look like that at all. It was me being stubborn. I was trying to sort it all out on my own.
He was getting tired. He was getting frustrated, and unfortunately, letting out his frustration on the family here. Okay. Now, thinking back, I can understand, but he should have shared it with us. It was a terrible time they went through.
That wasn't the best thing to do. And the fact that we were staying here, we should have said everything and laid everything out. But at the time, I just thought I could deal with it. Yes. I hadn't realised coming to my parents' house was going to bring back all the memories and making it so emotional, which it has done.
I need a bit of time alone to help me figure out whose identity I should steal to make my point to the Home Office. Unfortunately, this is the only property ladder I can get on. I've collected comics since I was about 8. I mean, obviously, you know, I don't read these anymore. I mean, you know, obviously I've grown up now. I'd make a good superhero. I'd have the power of indecision. I could be Wonder Man, where they go, oh, what are you going to do, Wonder Man? And I'll go, I wonder.
Who's your favourite?
Oh, I don't really have a favourite. I mean, it's just, you know, this is for children, really. I just, you know, categorise them and...
No, but seriously.
Spider-Man. If I am going to steal an identity, why not make it someone with a secret identity themselves? Someone like Spider-Man.
I'm going to try and steal somebody's identity in 30 days. I'm not going to find a Mr. Spider-Man, so I'm going to take the identity, if I can, of Peter Parker, if there are any. And there are. Look, I've got 2. There we go. 2 Peter Parkers. So I'm going to go after those.
2 targets mean I can try out different ID fraudsters' techniques and hopefully show the Home Office the weaknesses in the system.
The point I'm trying to make is the fact that it's easy to steal someone's identity, and if it is easy to steal someone's identity just from this information, then I can go to the government and go, look what I've managed to do with nothing. Something's got to be done about this. That's the only point I'm trying to make. I like the idea of being the little man who fights back and wins out at the end, so I'm going to be Peter Parker.
There are just 25 days to go before my showdown with the Home Office. I must start gathering proof to show them the ease of ID theft fast. One of the most common ploys is bin raiding. So I'm about to pay a late night visit to my first Peter Parker target. Stealing someone's rubbish is illegal.
Right, and put my gloves on.
Not to mention unhygienic.
So what I'm going to do, I park around the corner of Peter Parker's house, and I'm going to try and take his rubbish, and I'm going to see if there's anything in it that I can use. I'm a little bit anxious. I worry about getting caught. That isn't the most encouraging sound. So I've got to hope there's a black bag out. I've got to hope there's something in it, and I'm going to hope that nobody catches me. Substantially more nervous than I thought I was going to be. I really thought this would just be a bit of fun. It's suddenly turned into a crime. Do you reckon anyone's got a tip-off about what I'm about to do? There's a lot of police around. So, and I'm just going to drive past and see if he's put his rubbish out, and he hasn't. In fact, yes, he has. Yeah, this is going to sound really paranoid. I swear there's a car following me. Oh, it's turning the other way.
What I'm about to do carries up to a 10-year prison sentence. I hope this is worth the risk.
I just stole somebody's rubbish, and my heart really was just pounding. I'm going down for 10 stretch.